Next, we'll talk about the if statement. The if statement creates a decision structure, allowing a program to have more than one path of execution. It causes one or more statements to execute only when the if statement is true. The if-else statement adds the ability to conditionally execute code when the if condition is false. And the else statement executes if all conditions are false. Please note that if-else and else statements are not required in an if statement, and you can have multiple if-else statements. You can also nest if statements, and I will show an example below. So in my first example, I compare true. So if true, this will be true. It will just print this is true. And it will skip the else. So when I run this, it just prints this is true. Now my second example, I'll make x is 2. So now we're in the if structure. So if x is 1, now this is considered false, so go to the next one. This is else if, so elif x is equal to 2. Since this is true, it will print x is 2. And it will skip else since the elif is true. So when I run this, it will just print x is 2. The last example I have is a nested if statement. So let's say x is a list consisting of 2 and 3, and y is equal to 3. I haven't talked about this in, so I'll talk about it now. So what the in does is it checks this element if it's inside the list or any other data structure. So if 2 is an x, so this is considered true, and the length of x is equal to 2. And since the length of x is 2, this statement is true, so it runs this block of code. Now we go into another if. So if y is 3, this is considered true. It'll print this is true. It'll skip this else, and then that's the finished block of code in this if statement. This else block will not execute since this if statement is true. So when I run this, you only get this is true.